He is wearing white trunks with pink stripes. He weighs in at 222 pounds. 24 big knockouts in his 29 wins. The former WBC heavyweight champion, Pinklon Pinky Thomas. And his opponent in the blue corner is from Atlanta, Georgia. He is wearing white trunks with gold and black trim. He weighs in at 210 pounds. 15 knockouts in his 19 wins. He's undefeated. He's the undisputed cruiserweight champion of the world and the #1 heavyweight contender as rated by Ring Magazine. Here he is, the real deal, Evander Holyfield.
Is his recovery power, his recuperative power.
Evander Holyfield. Now, Holyfield wasn't supposed to be.
And Holyfield known for his great hand. And how can he counter the jab? There's from Thomas's punches.
Just seen in the last 30 seconds. And that's what we spoke off at the top of the show.
Georgia, 19-0. His heavyweight debut, a 5th-round knockout of James. Straight-up fighters. But Holyfield has really worked on his mobility.
He's mesmerized by the activity.
Punching left there by Evander Holyfield. Now flurry by Holyfield and a left by Holyfield that connected. And Thomas in trouble early.
Holyfield going for the knockout early. Pinklon buckled.
Thomas fought James Quick Tillett.
And Holyfield, along with Georgie Benton.
And that's what they'll try Evander Holyfield at. Good slow. There's another heavy left by
Holyfield looking confident. Maybe a little too confident to beat
Thomas. That's a good chin, so Holyfield going to the body. Been working on that as well.
Very good athlete.
Good instincts, superior quickness. And we've already amplified on the hand spin. No question about that.
He's out jabbed.
Get the punch off first. Oh. And there he did.
And Pinklon rocked by that hook.
Pinklon Thomas showing no mobility, slow foot speed, and having difficulty. Here's a flurry by Holyfield.
Pinklon Thomas folding.
Holyfield just nailing Thomas with punch after punch.
Big trouble for Pinklon Thomas. He's hanging on, but he has been...
Oh, brother! What a crisp left as Holyfield doubled up with the left, and Thomas is dazed. He's got a cut under his right eye, and he is dazed.
Evander Holyfield is having target practice.
Thomas is a stationary target. Pinklon Thomas is in dire trouble with a lot of time left in round 3. That punch he blocked.
Meant to say Pinklon Thomas is in total slow motion, as if every bit of energy has been drained from him.
Beautiful defensive move by Evander Holyfield. Blocked one shot and then came in with another.
Youth and speed and reach.
The weight difference of 12 pounds in top.
Formula leads to the inexorable conclusion. The young guy with the reflexes is having his way.
Thunderous lefts by Holyfield, penetrating to the head of Thomas.
Thomas taking a fearful shellacking right now from the younger Holyfield, who seems to be taking in trouble again.
Yes.
That I was stuck 30 days in Seoul.
I just happened to notice that.
Marv, do you notice that the white of the glove doesn't necessarily touch the anterior? Oh, what a right hand!
Big right by Holyfield. Jump right into it, Marv, if you feel the urge. But I told you not to show up with me at these fights because you only confuse the fight guys.
Just look like he's having a very good time. You cannot afford to do when a man has such quick.
Was toying with Thomas, doing anything he wants.
He is a heavyweight. He is a rock.
He said he has his sights staking in the action as well.
About in October.
Evander Holyfield, that fight set for March, and then heavyweight champion, world champion. Holyfield dancing
put his hand on the ropes and leave it there. That's usually a sign of weariness and frustration.
And fatigue.
He's stronger and he's bigger, and he's hoping that that'll wear out Field, who is in superb condition.
What a right hand by Evander Holyfield. Vicious right.
Thomas. Evander Holyfield.
He is having his problems here.
Old fighters just to stay off for a long time and come back with a hard fight.
Most of these shots are...
Pinklon has not really put in a hard punch yet. I mean, he hasn't.
His world heavyweight title. And here's 6th round with a minute 23 and counting. Looking to be in all kinds of difficulty.
Angling like a puppet on a string there. It's going to give rise to an awful...
Thomas has no power. He is just barely standing.
Well, you know, there's more than one way to win a fight.
And that'll do it. Can help out Pinklon Thomas. Markey, Ocasio, Dwight Kawi, cruiserweight title, and most recently...
And a shutout up to this point.
Look at Holyfield dancing around, and again, the stationary target taking a beating. Pinklon Thomas off the ropes, and Holyfield going to town.
Pinklon is just ready to go. Oh, that was a clincher by Holyfield, but it missed by a mile.
Had he connected, it would have been lights out to hang on.
One time, the heavyweight champion of the world. Oh, what a... Pinklon almost buckled like a deck of cards.
Holyfield with a barrage. An assault to the head of Thomas. And the bell saves Pinklon Thomas here in round 7. And he walks gingerly back to his corner.
Tony Perez taking an awful long lingering look, and I think Angelo has said bye-bye. That's it. That's it. He's stopping it. Angelo is stopping the bout. Angelo Dundee said to the referee, that is it. We don't want any more. And Evander Holyfield says hello to the heavyweight ranks.
It is all over. Evander Holyfield dominating from start to finish. And here at the end of round 7, Angelo Dundee says that is it. So Evander Holyfield remains unbeaten. Lou Duva, his trainer, a very happy man. Holyfield 2-0 as a heavyweight. And now 20-0 with 16 knockouts overall. Pinklon Thomas drops to 29, 3-1. So his 3 professional losses to Trevor Berbick, Mike Tyson, and this man, Evander Holyfield. Starting with a smile on the face of Evander Holyfield, the end of round 7. And the end of the fight for Pinklon Thomas, who just totally ran out of gas. The flurry, the assault by Evander Holyfield was relentless throughout the fight. This one just polished it off and was the punctuation mark to a one-sided affair. And eventually, at the end of the 7th round, Angelo Dundee said to his fighter, that's all, no more. So a very difficult moment for 30-year-old veteran Pinklon Thomas, former WBC heavyweight champion. Tough night. Very despondent, as you can see. Just could not get started. He wants to go over and to say something to Holyfield. For the first time all night, and understandably so, a smile breaks out from Pinklon Thomas, and nothing to smile about during the fight. 26-year-old Evander Holyfield of Atlanta will get the official word from Jim Morata in the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner by technical knockout at the end of the 7th round, still undefeated,